I don't know if y'all can tell because I'm already inside and I done took my boots off. But this is a fence that I repaired, ladies. Now, in order to repair that fence, I don't know if you can tell, but this tree right there had limbs sticking out, and the fence was actually through the tree because the tree had grown up on either side of the fence. So what I had to do was I had to cut part of the tree down, pull all that old fencing out, which is what you see right there, laying on the ground is the limbs off the tree and the fencing. And then I had to put in 2 posts and square it off to the existing fence that was there. Now, my point is this. It's a lot easier to do something like this where all you doing is replacing the fence panel than it is to do something like this, which is I'm actually building a square around that tree back there. And I want you ladies to know that no one, and I mean this absolutely, do not let anyone tell you you cannot do it. It took me several hours, but I did it. And I'm a little short woman. I'm a little short old lady. And I drive a truck for a living. So I have like zero carpentry skills. Okay? So my point to you is you can do it yourself. You don't have to sit there and pay somebody to come out to charge you 5 times what it's actually worth for you to do to fix your fence or to build you a greenhouse, because I built that greenhouse right there too. Okay? To do cleanup, all right? Because all I got to do is take that wood that's right there, all that wood that's right there, and I'm going to put it in that barrel right there, and I'm going to burn it off. So, I mean, that'll be my next step. And I probably won't do that till next weekend. But that's the thing, ladies. We get so focused on the fact that, oh, that's a man's job, that's a man's job. You know, is it physically tiring? Yes. I'm not going to lie. I'm very exhausted right now. I done whooped myself out, okay? But you can do it. You can do it. Just like you sit there in your kitchen, and when you were first learning how to build your pantry and get your stuff together for your pantry, you know, no one taught you how to do that. You learned that from watching your mama and your grandmamas, and if you were lucky, or your daddy, if that was the one who did the kitchen, or your foster parents, or you learned it on your very own. Slowly but surely, trial and error. So anything that people are telling you that you can't do, you need to sit there and take a step back and say, hey, I can do anything I focus my mind on doing as long as I read and learn the skills to do it. It might take you a while, because trust me, I researched this before I went out there and started tackling that fence. Trust me, I did Google it. Okay? And, you know, I didn't have any quick right to put around the fence post that I dug into a hole in the ground and stuck the fence post down in. But, I mean, that's the best I could do with what I got. So sometimes it's just like a recipe. Sometimes you just kind of trial and error there, you know. Well, you know, maybe instead of adding a bunch of onions, maybe I have garlic powder or onion powder that I can use, you know. So, I mean, it's just one and six half dozen the other, right? So, my point to you is you can do it if you set your mind a goal. Even if that goal seems absolutely unreachable. Because trust me, I never thought I'd be driving a big truck. Okay? I never thought I'd be driving an 18-wheeler every day. You know, I figured I'd be a secretary. Okay? And that's just the truth of it. Okay? So, if you set your mind to it, and yes, you will fail. You will fail. But every time you fail at something, you need to take that as, okay, why did I fail at this? Okay, this is why I failed at this. Okay, learn from that and move on. So my tip for y'all today, it's my little tip, is you can do it. God imbued you with the intelligence and the strength, and you are stronger than you think, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to bring a child into this world. Come on, girl. You hear what I'm saying? I know you do. Okay? So, yes, you can do it. And don't let anyone, whether it be your spouse, your children, your family, even your pastor, do not let anyone tell you that you are incapable of doing something just based on the fact that you were born a girl. Don't let, or that you were born a guy and became a girl. I mean, even then, okay, because, you know, they are girls too, okay? So I am including you. Okay? I'm not trying to exclude you. Because you are just as female, maybe more so than me. But don't let anyone tell you you can't do it, because you can. And there is my proof right there. Okay? I had two friends, co-workers who I work with, who told me that there would be no way that I would be able to pull that panel, that full-size panel, out of my shed and fix that corner. So, to those who say that I couldn't do it, looky there. I did it. You can do it. Have a blessed day. Peace.